I wrote this book. I am a poet. That's what I am. This book came out, it's in its third printing. Came out in 2000. It was set to music. It's become a CD. Gosh, isn't that what they usually do with music, Dini? And I wrote a song for each of the characters. 3 years ago at the Banff Children's Festival, it was turned into a stage play. And 3 months ago, I had a hard time selling the book because it has a moral. And I was told by this first publisher, you can't teach morals to children. The moral is in the last verse. The Queen, the Bear, and the Bumblebee. Have you ever heard the thing, because I've interviewed, it was Sir George Martin that said to me that he got a call from Paul, Paul, one morning, and Paul said, have you ever heard this? He said, go ahead, play it. When I find my da-na-na-na. He said, no, why? He said, are you sure? He said, why are you asking? He said, I dreamt it last night. Artists will often, creativity will come through either a sleeping dream or a waking dream. I had promised to entertain the children at Sick Kids Hospital, put it in the calendar. 6 weeks later, I'm driving down, and I'm like, how am I going to entertain these kids? Can't tell them my last interview. And when I said that out loud, I saw it. There was a movie, like in my head, of a queen, a bear, and a bumblebee. And I went to lunch, which I planned to, and I wrote it out, and I went to the hospital, and I plunged in. It was okay, and I threw it in the door and said, one day I'll finish that. One day I did, and it's a bestseller. The moral is because the queen and the bear want to be other things. The queen gets wings so she can fly. And the bear becomes a man with a trunk full of clothes. And the bee's like, I know I'm small, I'm not very tall, some say that I'm fat. I don't care about that. For I know if I changed any one of those things, then someone would say, no, I don't like your wings. So I think I'll stay me with all that I've got. I don't want to turn into something I'm not. And in the end, the queen and the bear realize. And the last lines are, and both of them learned that the best thing to do is be who you are, because there's only one you. My success in television comes from that. When I started in television, there would be an executive producer and people, and they'd go, we're going to do the show this way, and we're going to go into that direction. I'd be, okay. They'd fire them. Next group, okay, we're going off in this direction. It's good. And finally one day I said, you know what? I'm just going to be me and do it the way I want to do it. I would read their interview questions, but then I would do it my way. And the more I became just who I am, the more successful I became, because I'm most comfortable with being just who I am.